Zeller passes to Paul, and the shot goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And while most teams are moving in the direction of attacking from three-point range or inside, Greg, this Pistons team will still look to make a living in the mid-range game.
Yeah, and the Pistons right at the top of the NBA in terms of the highest percentage of their points coming from the mid-range. Almost 20% of their points coming from that area. You have to play to the strengths of your team, even in an ever-evolving game. Right now, that's where their bread is buttered.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Jokic with his screen on Paul. Jokic kicks to Lin. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic a screen. Lin the pass to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Ball's knocked loose. Richardson against Moore. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Richardson with a screen for Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Green kicks to Lin. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Paul outside. The pass to Diallo. Tries it from 19. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 16 points for Chris Paul. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
A different look for Milwaukee. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Zeller. Udo comes in for Diallo. And it's Hill in for Thomas. Then for the Pistons, Parker's checked in for Jokic. And Parsons subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Parker. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Paul. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Parsons for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Parsons got 6 points.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Parker, a screen on Paul. Lin dishes to Parker. At the tip. And Green is right there. He's got 8.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Pistons trailed by 7. He dishes it to Lin. Green with a screen on Paul. Back to Green. Kicks it out to Parsons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
Lynn against Paul. Outside, Lynn. In the corner, it's Richardson. Parker passes to Richardson. And Parker, here we go. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Have to admire the ambitiousness. Look that one up, fellas, of Parker. So skilled at how he attacks open lanes to the rim.
Paul with the bucket.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
And here is Lynn. There's the dish to Green. Parker, right side. And finished off by Parker.
And, you know, when Parker finds his comfort zone now, he catches fire rapidly. And the defense really has no answer for him in that case.
Here's Paul. The shot will not fall. Good D by Parker.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
Outside, Lynn. Screened by Parker. Green kicks to Parker. Kicks it out to Parsons. It's Richardson on the wing. Dishes it to Green. For the tie. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. McCollum dishes to Hill. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault. And one thing that you can say about this Pistons team is they are fundamentally sound, strong on the glass and closing out possessions, and they really don't make a lot of mistakes.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Monk's checked in for Detroit. Dante Exum comes in for Jeremy Lin. McCollum kicks to Udo. Chandler the pass to McCollum. Over Monk. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Chandler. And that's 15 points for C.J. McCollum. Greg, with the Pistons and their discipline as a team, part of their great rebounding means they allow very few second-chance points, one of the fewest allowed in the league last season.
And couple that with how strong they've been at taking care of the basketball. Low turnover numbers as well as points allowed off of those turnovers. And with that rebounding, I think it makes for very measured basketball.
They set the pick. It's McCollum on the wing. And another basket for Milwaukee. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Green, the screen. Exum kicks to Green. Clock at 4. And it's Parker in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Here's Ntilikina. And it's McCollum in the corner. And another three for Milwaukee.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Exum kicks to Parker. And finished off by Parker.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
Pistons trailed by 6. Now, here's Monk. He has 6. Outside, Green. Parsons against Hill. Parsons attacking. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Tyson Chandler. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And as Milwaukee continues to invest in the Bucks and this whole franchise, upcoming stadium just one part of the equation. The team also starting their first year with an exclusive G League team.
Well, and that team is out in Oshkosh, Kevin, and should act as a really good resource for developing young players for the Bucks. I mean, a lot of teams have followed this trend, and the Bucks, they went from plan to action very quickly with that.
Parker outside. Here's Green. And the rejection by Udoh. And they get it back. For 3, Hill. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit too.
Right side, Green. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Parker. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
It's McCollum on the wing. Kicks to Chandler. And Parker comes with the help. To end the drought. The shot's good from Ntilikina. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Monk. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Hill kicks to Chandler. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Pistons. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Exum dishes to Parker. Back to Exum. He kicks to Parker. Ring shot on the way. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 18 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Chandler a screen. There's the pick. And it's McCollum in the corner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Another one Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Pistons trail by 8. Udo out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's McCollum, and it's Chandler, and it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And really, all credit to the pass there. I mean, he angled it just right. Set up the basket beautifully.
Chandler, a screen. Goes up off the pick. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
And he sinks the second.
And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
Pass to Parker. Out left to the wing. Monk, the pass to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Here's Ntilikina. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league. Just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up. And he makes great use of his length and strength.
Chandler with a screen from McCollum. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Parker. A steal. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
In a draft stacked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true, pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Zeller, he's checked in for Chandler. Thomas comes in for Solomon Hill. Morris checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Chris Paul subbed in for Ntilikina. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them, hey, they're ready to give up. We're close to winning this game, but we're not done yet. I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well he got the point across.
Bucks leading by 7. Paul outside. Zeller, a screen on Lynn. Off the pick. And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Got to respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Parker.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Paul with the ball. Moore left side. Thomas a screen on Richardson. No good from Moore.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Picked by Zeller. Feeds it to Moore. It's stolen by Aminu. Richardson against Moore. Now Parker. It's deflected. Ball against Land. And here is Paul. Moore in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Jokic with the screen on Paul. Lin kicks to Jokic. Ball against Land. And good that time.
And Lin is tenacious on the drive, refusing to be denied by anybody.
Paul kicks to Moore. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Puts it up from 12. And yes, it's good. Zeller's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the rejection by Udoh.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Paul with the ball, and it's Lin picking him up. Here's Zeller. Outside for Thomas. He feeds it to Paul. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
Well, I tell you what, that's a shot Chris Paul is really comfortable with. I mean, if he gets the space to rise up from mid-range, he's going to bury that.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Picked by Zeller. The feed to Moore. Lets it go from the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Moore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Green, he's checked in for Detroit. So it's Detroit now. Green with a screen for Richardson. Passes it to Jokic. And stolen by Thomas. Picked by Zeller. Shot clock at 5. Over Jokic. Shot by Zeller, no good. Lin against Paul. For 3, Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Lin. Bucks leading by 8. Now here's Paul. Out to the right wing. Thomas dishes to Zeller. Over Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Parker's checked in. Richardson kicks to Lynn. Wide open. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Here's Paul. There's the pass to Zeller. Paul kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Parker passes to Lynn. Jokic a screen. Lynn kicks to Jokic. Now the dish to Parker. Over Thomas. They get it back. Jokic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Bucks with some changes. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Udo. Solomon Hill comes in for Thomas. And McCollum subbed in for Moore. Bucks leading by 4. Pick up by Hill. McCollum kicks to Chandler. To the paint. That's good from Paul on the assist by Chandler. Chandler's got 3 assists tonight. Lynn dishes to Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
And the basket by McCollum.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Green with a screen on Paul. Lynn the pass to Green. Chandler with the steal. Paul with the ball. Shoots over Lynn. Again, the miss by Paul.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Free throw no good for Parker.
The exceptional Parker will only continue to get better over time. I mean, he has tremendous drive to be one of the all-time greats.
Now Paul. Picked by Zeller. Paul kicks to McCollum. Here's Chandler. And he overshot that one, missing.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Paul outside. He dishes it to Zeller. Kicks it out to Paul. And they double up Paul. Pass to Chandler. And then Chandler with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
It's stolen by Hill. Back to Paul. Dishes it to Zeller. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort. Boy, so calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big-time stuff there.
And that one's good. Jokic.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Paul kicks to Hill. The three drains the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 12.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Here's Jokic. Nice D from Chandler. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.